Revision worksheet for Form 2 in the term end of year exam, Section 2, Algebraic Expressions. Number 4, directed numbers. So if we're adding two negatives, same signs add, so we will add the 7 and the 3 and we will get 10, and we keep the sign. Different signs subtract, so 10 take away 3 is 7, and we keep the sign of the larger, so that'll be minus 7. When we're multiplying, so please learn the different rules. This is for addition, these are multiplication and division. When we're multiplying, two negatives multiplied by each other will give us a positive, so that'll be positive 20. A negative by a positive will give us a negative, so that'll be minus 6. And a negative divided by a positive will give us a negative, so that will give us minus 5. Number 5. They want us to evaluate the expression. So given that m is 2, so wherever we see m, we are going to replace it with 2. And that n is 3, so wherever we see n, we are going to replace it with 3. They want us to calculate the value of this. So we'll get 4 by 2, because we're replacing the m with 2, minus 3 by 3, and we put that over 2 by 3. We work out the numerator, we work out the denominator. So we get 8 minus 9 all over 6. That gives us minus 1 over 6. Number 6. They want us to simplify the following expression. So we add the like terms. So minus 5m minus 2m. That will give us minus 7m. And positive 3 minus 7 will give us minus 4. So we get minus 7m minus 4. Multiplication of the algebraic terms. Multiply the numbers, then we multiply the letters. Minus 5 by minus 2 gives us minus 10. Positive 10, sorry. Minus by minus is a positive. And then we multiply the letters. So we'll get 10mn. Powers of monomials. We multiply the power by the number on the outside, and we will get x to the power of 6, y to the power of minus 6. Division of algebraic terms. If you go back and you revise, you will remember that we look at it like an apartment duplex, and anybody who is unhappy, as represented by the negative, we move them either upstairs or downstairs. So let's do that first. So we get x cubed. This y squared, y to the minus 2 is unhappy, so we move him downstairs. This z is unhappy, so we move him downstairs. This y at the bottom is unhappy downstairs, so we move him upstairs. And the z squared is happy downstairs, so we keep him downstairs. So we end up with x cubed. When we divide the y's, we have 2 y's that are going to cancel with these 5 to leave us back with 3 y's. So we get 3 y's, and it will be all over. In total, at the bottom, we will have 7 z's. The distributive law. So if you remember, the distributive law means that you're going to multiply everything in the bracket by what is outside of the bracket. So we will get minus 3n plus 6, and this is a positive 5 by n, so we'll get plus 5n plus 5. We must be careful. The minus 3 will multiply by minus 2 to give us plus 6. Minus 3 multiplies by a positive n to give us minus 3n. Be careful with your signs. So we add the like terms now. So we'll get 2n, and we will get 6 plus 5 is 11.